First on 5, a community alert. A teenager with a history of breaking into cars is in jail tonight again after his latest rampage near the South Alabama campus. News 5's Emily DeVoe joins us live to tell us if this repeat offender will stay behind bars this time.
Well, Peter, early this morning, late last night, 18-year-old Kurtys Ware led police on a foot chase. He ran from this apartment complex across Old Shell Road here and over to the baseball fields where he jumped the fence. Officers had to run after him, and in order to subdue him, they had to tase him before they could arrest him. Kurtys Ware is 18 years old and already what you'd call a career criminal. Back in October, he was caught on camera breaking into more than 20 cars in the Princeton Woods subdivision. He bonded out of jail and went right back to it. Officers found him early this morning at the Edge apartment complex across from South Alabama. When they confronted him, he took off running across Old Shell Road and jumped a fence into the baseball field. The officers followed and had to use a taser to subdue him. They said Ware admitted to breaking into several cars and they took him to Metro Jail.
You don't have to look very far from Metro Jail to find a bail bondsman, but Kurtys Ware won't be using anything like this because a fairly new rule means he's stuck behind bars until he can see a judge.
The officer coming onto his shift will arrest a person for a crime, and before the officers get off the shift 12 hours later, they have contact with the person again. So before this rule was enacted, we had a lot of repeat offenders.
Officer Terrence Perkins said last October the DA's office and Judge Graddick made it to where repeat offenders who commit a felony have to stay in jail from the time they're arrested until their first court appearance.
We are seeing less repeat offenders, and that's making a lot of officers more happy, more proud to know that their work is being taken very seriously.
As for Kurtys Ware, he might be behind bars longer than a few days. The DA's office hopes a judge will remove the bond from his October arrest, meaning he'd sit in jail until trial. You probably already guessed it, but most of the cars that were broken into were left unlocked. So this is your friendly reminder to lock your doors and take all your valuables inside. Live in front of the South Alabama campus, Emily DeVoe, News 5.
Thanks, Emily. And here are some more tips that may help you from becoming a victim. The first and most obvious, lock your doors. Next, keep your car tidy. When a thief looks into your car and sees clutter, he thinks there must be something good among the mess. Next, park wisely. In parking lots, try to stick to heavily trafficked areas. In residential areas where most thefts happen at night, park in the open and under street lights. If you have a garage, park inside it. Finally, remove valuables. Keep them out of sight, or better yet, out of your car. Locking them in the trunk is the next best thing.